Hey, Neil Johnson, Neil of the North. I'm here over at my buddy Art's shop. Hey, Art, say hi. All right. And I got my son Jeremiah right here. He's gonna be running the camera a little bit, and we are solving some woes. So I'm gonna just turn this over to him. I got some rust issues on my vehicle. It's not great, and we're gonna do a few things to fix this up. So, anyways, you'll see it here in just a second. All right, so we pulled this out. These just clip, they're just clips. So we just pulled that out of the way. Then we pull these out, and look at this. See, up here in Minnesota, we got this salt issue. So this is collecting rust. So I'm starting with this, just taking this to it just to get some of this off. This is not gonna be perfect, okay? We're not looking to make it perfect. We're just looking to slow rot and make it look a little better, okay? So you can see that's just coming off, okay? I'll take this. And we already checked it. We've got like a dental tool, so we make sure that this isn't just gonna punch through, but it's not that rusted. It's just surfacey rust up here. So, and then, see this? And then we'll get this kind of junk off there, and then we'll just vacuum that out. Now we're gonna get just a little more aggressive here. We're gonna use this thing, if I can get there. And then just go like this. And see, now we can see the metal showing through. That's what we want. There's still gonna be just a little bit of this rusty stuff. It's kind of punked up along here, but we're gonna spray this with a primer that supposedly converts rust to black. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool, Jeremiah. You're gonna love it. Anyway, so we're just gonna go along and do this until we get this ready, and then we'll show you the next steps. Okay, so I've decided to turn it over to the expert. That's right, my son Jeremiah, and he's down there. He's just doing a little. So we pulled this. If you can see over there, we just pulled that up a little bit more, and now he's just kind of getting the big chunks out so they don't come flying in your eyes when you hit them with the. And then, but yeah, we're just eliminating bubbled paint and rust, and then he'll hit it with that grinder, and you can see too, you know, right over there, you can see all the wires running through. You really want to be careful for that. That's right off of his hat there. All those wires run through that rail. Back to the speakers, heated seats, whatever. This thing's got a lot of options in it. So yeah, and we've also got a problem up here too. This hood won't close. So sometimes you get this on these GM vehicles where this thing folds over, and I've sprayed that down really good, but we'll have to work on this to get it so we can actually close the hood all the way too. And then so I had actually replaced the bumper, so you can see this is just a primered bumper, and Art actually already taped that off for me. We're just gonna use some rattle cans of Krylon, Paint Plus Primer in one, and we do have, this is the stuff that's supposed to, Rust Reformer instantly converts rust to a protected paintable surface. This stuff is the bomb, isn't it, Art?
That's right. It'll be a test.
It'll be a test. Anyway, so that's that.
A little access.
So Art's taking off this light here, the headlight assembly, so we can gain a little access.
We're gonna wet sand all of this, try and get her a little shined up.
Yeah, so we're gonna wet sand, and what he uses for wet sanding is just these scuff pads and some soapy water, see? Just scuff pads, nothing aggressive, okay? So he's just trying to, you know, get this headlight assembly out of the way. He's working on that.
Find the secret code for popping these
I
lights.
think it's, where is that secret thing?
That's an adjuster.
That's the adjuster. Is there another one down there?
There might be.
I think there's one down there. Anyways, we'll figure that out, but this is what kind of get the feel for what's going on here. All right, so my son Jeremiah carried this thing as far as we could, but we want to get a little more aggressive, but we decided to call in the expert.
Yeah.
There he is. So looking down there, yeah. See how it's got some bubble up to it? So this way we can flatten it out so it takes the paint better. Oh yeah, there's good metal there. It's nice that at least there's good metal.
We're gonna move to like a 80 grit sandpaper, I think.
Move to an 80 grit sandpaper.
Yeah.
Or is this?
On an
Yeah.
actual DA sander. Actually,
So see,
start
but
with a 36.
no, that bubble's gone off there though. That's nice. Look at
That thing, it's very hard to get it flat with that flap wheel.
Yeah, yeah.
Jeremiah, you see that arrows hanging down over there? You want to start stretching that thing out, see if we can get it over here. Go down under the door.
You want to go under the door?
Yeah.
You want to go over the hood? Man.
I'd go down on the ground.
You would, yeah? Okay.
Yeah, then it's kind of a dirty arrow. So you don't want it dragging across the top. See, this one's just a flexible disc on here. And then after this, we'll move to the DA sander,
Okay.
or a random orbital,
Okay.
to finish it out. Get it looking somewhat good. We got Neil wet sand in here.
Yeah, so this is just a scuff pad, right, Art? And we just...
Yep, right now we just got gray scuff pad. Sometimes I use red. There's a difference in the grit. I don't remember right now at the time, which is which. Oh, there's our air compressor.
All right, so here we are. We're rolling along. Jeremiah's on 220 grit. We started with a wire brush, then a wire wheel, then a flap wheel to get real aggressive on a couple spots. And now he's at 220. Started 36, then 80, 120, and now 220 with the random orbital. So yeah, it's gonna look pretty good. We'll end at 320, and then we'll just kind of get this looking decent.
Paper up.
You already tore the paper up?
Yeah, I caught the edge, but...
And then we got to hit it underneath just a little bit too. So,
Yeah.
But anyways, folks, so this is, I got to fix this too. This is just the wheel well, and you can see it's just kind of, it's just flaking. So we're not going to go crazy on this because, again, this vehicle has 200 and some odd thousand miles on it. I mean, trying to stop rust on this and get it perfect, it's just silly. So
it
we're...
wouldn't be worth digging in too deep.
You know, as Art says, it's not worth digging in too deep. But he's got some 80 grit on there, so we're just gonna, we kind of scrape this paint back just a little, sorry about that. We scrape this paint back a little bit, scrape this, mask this off, and I'm just gonna spray this area and then just kind of buff it in and call it good. Back here, there's no way that's gonna be repaired. I'm just gonna hit that with that rust primer stuff just so the rust doesn't show up as much and it looks black. That's it. That's all I'm going to do there. I'm not going to try and cut that out or Bondo it and then have it come through in 2 months. You know, with rust wouldn't make any sense. Anyhow. So, but yeah, if we get this, then we can just paint it in. But we're going through the steps of starting at 80, then 120, just so we can get more movement on it. Otherwise, just trying to get that out. All right, so here we are. I've missed a few steps, but you know, it's just what it is. So we're at the point now, we've got this all masked off. We've this bumper and the fender, you know, those are new. Here, I'll go over here, just show you. So those are new, so you can see. So these are, and I'm just using rattle can, Krylon black. Okay, seriously, it's just not, you know, you can make this as complicated as you want, but like I said, this vehicle's got over 200,000 miles on it. Why do all that? Okay, Jeremiah's working on this other door. The other door turned out great. I should show you that, but see this? And what is this stuff we're wiping on here, Art?
Wiping it with wax and grease remover.
We're wiping.
Try and make sure our paint will stick.
Yep.
So.
Wiping it with wax and grease remover. I forgot that on the step on the door. Just happens. Happens. Okay. So, you know, that step that we were going to do isn't happening. But check this out. I mean, this door, which we were showing you before, look. You guys see that now? And I just went with a flat black, and it's that primer that turns it to, you know, rust to metal. Seriously, it's supposed to really work. Anyways, but the bottom line is, I'm just trying to, you know, get this thing cleaned up so it looks better. Anyways.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's the moment of truth.
Oh, man. You want to go real light at the first coat.
Real light on the first coat. Okay, so now that thing's shut up, so that really helps. But you can see, he said you want to go real light on the first coat. And so, you know, the key to this too, and you'll notice, any tips for him here, Art?
Well, you might not cover very well in the first coat, and I wouldn't worry about that. It's a big thing. You don't want to get a whole bunch of runs going down in it. You can, once you get that first coat to tack up, and it's a lot more sticky, it'll give the paint something to grab to.
Okay. So, yeah, just, and you can see he's a good 10 inches away, 12 inches away when he's doing this.
I'm no master of the rattle can, but.
He says he's not a master of the rattle can, but I'll guarantee he's more of a master than me. And, you know, I've painted a couple things already, you know, but this is, you know, just getting this first coat on, getting it nice. This is paint and primer in one. Will it be an exact match? No. No. Okay, it's not going to have a clear coat.
It will be cheaper, though.
Yeah. But see this? I mean, it's just, you know,
if we went base coat, clear coat, we'd have $400 or $500 in materials, at least, at a minimum.
Yeah.
So it's like, is it worth it? I think 200,000+ miles.
I don't think so.
No.
Art. I mean, that's the thing. So we'd
have to be a lot more picky.
This one's done.
All right. So Jeremiah's got that done. Do you want to try spraying that one yourself, Jeremiah? With the.
Well, jump into it.
Oh man, I don't think you can really screw it up. We're just doing flat black rust converter stuff. So I'll show you what to do here in just a second, and then we'll just have you do it. But look at this, huh, Jeremiah? Don't touch that thing. Don't touch that paint, man. It's just too beautiful. He's being a smarty pants.
It's a little bit cold for this, too. And actually, I got it running a little bit right there.
So it is, yeah, I see that run, but we'll just sand that a little bit.
Yeah, we'll let it tack just a little bit, and we can wet sand that.
So is this the paint or the?
This is the paint here.
It's the paint. It's paint and primer in one. So I just decided to go with this Krylon because if I had a mixed paint match auto paint, like $70 a can. This stuff is $9. You know, and again, I mean, this vehicle's, that's great. I like it, but it's older. It's got a lot of miles, and we're gonna have to hit that stuff back there that I already. I'll just take you guys on a quick walk around. So back here, you know, we had it going on around these wheel wells, so we just masked that off. put this flat black here. Around here, again, it's just, I'm not gonna mess with that. We just kind of blacken that up, and then we did some spots here. And so, yeah, these spots here will be, you know, fine. We'll touch that with a little glossy stuff, but at least it's, you know, just to stop the decay. That's all we're doing here is just stopping the decay, giving a little time. There's 2 little spots here. We'll probably hit that, but this is what Jeremiah's been up to. He's got, wow, that looks really good, Jeremiah. You did a nice job. So you can see now we got some bare metal. We're just gonna hit that with some flat black. And away we go. Because there's still a little bit of rust here. You can see this little pitted here, you know, but it's fine. We're just gonna get it looking better. Stop the decay. All right. Well, we cut out for a little while, but there it is. So, I mean, it's not perfect. You know, it's rattle tan, but the bottom line is it doesn't look all that bad. Fix those bubbles up top. Fixed our door jams. Show you around here. Oh, here we go. Jeremiah's just trying to air dry that thing a little bit quicker. There were some spots here. Those are gone. And let's see if you remember this wheel well. So that's dust there, but right down there, that's all kind of fixed up. And you know, inside there, that looks great. It was all rusty before, so you know, like I say, it's not perfect, but at least the vehicle doesn't look so nasty. Nasty. We don't want the vehicle looking nasty, okay? So, anyways, that's that. Little cheap repair, my friends.